Okay, good morning to everybody. Let's all stand so we can pray. Let's bow our heads so we can pray. Dear God, we thank you for your grace and your mercy. We thank you for the day. We pray, oh Father, that whatever happens here today may be a means of drawing you closer to us and helping us to help others. This day where people share your life with others, I pray, even as we share our lives with others, that your name will be glorified. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, please be seated. Good morning again to everybody. Today, June 14th, 2022, it's a special day in the world. It's a day when people who share their life with others are appreciated. In Dominica, blood banking is very important. Blood donors save lives. Today, the theme for 2022 is giving blood is an act of solidarity, where each and every one of us come together to help others. We see a need, and when we see a need, we help others. So, on behalf of the blood bank and the medical lab, I am saying thanks to our donors who share their life with others. I can tell you, you may pass on the street and somebody may jam you or maybe even say a bad word to you and they don't even know that you saved their life. You may pass many people on the street and there are people you don't know, but God knows what you did for them. You save lives. I can tell you, when you give blood, you save lives. So thank you, and I pray that God will continue to bless you and give you strength as you live your life. Continue to give blood and save life. Thank you very much. At this time, we will call on Lab Superintendent as she gives some short remarks.
Good morning, everybody. And very short remarks at that, because we have persons outside waiting to donate blood, and for us, that's important. But we couldn't end this day without getting you here together. It seems like yesterday when we were gathered out there and recognizing, to me, almost the same group of persons who are here today. We want to give you your flowers right now. Life is short, and we are seeing it every day. We're seeing violence. We're seeing the need for blood increasing. We need to have our blood bank filled. But more importantly, we want to appreciate you today. We want to encourage you to go out there and get more soldiers for us. It is really important that we do that. I can't help but focus on the trying times that we are in. And, you know, just to tell you that you are heroes. You are heroes. So for all those who all over the years have been really there with us, we could call you at night, it doesn't matter what time, on Carnival Monday, Carnival Tuesday, you are here. To the organizations like Jolly's, who really help us every time we call, you all are here. We really want to say thank you. And as I said, we want to encourage you to encourage others to be friends of the blood bank. I mean, the staff, you know, I can't express my gratitude enough to the staff. They are here. For you to be here, they have to be here. And they are here every day, doing what they have to do to save lives. And I just want to encourage you, as you go out there, bring in your mothers, if they meet the age, your children, your friends, to be friends of the blood bank. Once again, I thank you and I appreciate you.
This morning, we have a young lady here with us. I know, even before I started work here, you all knew her. I mean, she's a champion. She's a champion of blood banking. When I came to the lab, I mean, I am a champion of blood banking, but she's a champion of champions. I'm a champion because she made me a champion. She gave me an opportunity and I took it. And today, although she's retired, she's not retired. Because when she's called, she never says no. She says, I'll be there. And Mrs. Pierre is a friend to Blood Bank. She's a real friend. A friend in need is a friend what? Indeed. And so I want to call Mrs. Pierre as a featured friend of Blood Bank. I mean, she's much more than that. The words, too much words. So, Mrs. Pierre, can you please come and say a word?
Good morning. Charlie is not going to change, right? So we'll have to take him as he is. He just loves to talk. Good. Yes, blood bank is my passion from many years. As I was saying earlier, if I tell you that from 1971, I knew donors lying down on a bench in waiting room in the old central medical stores giving blood. I saw the nurses on private ward taking blood from donors. So we go way back. And I thank God the passion hasn't changed and that I'm part of a great family, not just the staff, but the donors. I meet donors every day and they remember me, I remember them, I remember their families, people who we have helped, and it's such a rewarding feeling. There's nothing like thank you. Just to know you made a difference in people's lives. Life is short, but the quality of life is very important. And you have a chance to impact somebody, and that is enough reward for you. And so I appreciate the donors because the need is real. And the need is even greater when we have a blood bank that is not packed with blood, things are bad. It means that if you walk down the road and around the roundabout, you get tossed, and there's no blood in the bank, crap will smoke your pipe. We know what that means, right? Except for the grace of God. So we must always have blood in the bank, and we have blood in our veins. So what's the best thing to do? Become a donor, get rid of some of the aging blood you have. The blood you have in you has age, you know, and all of us like young things, young blood. So get rid of the old blood, and this beautiful body you have that was wonderfully and fearfully made is going to put in brand new cells for you. So you have improved health. Emotionally, you feel fantastic that you're able to help somebody else, and you go along your way and you encourage people. Please let us keep Blood Bank alive. I've seen it grow from strength to strength. We have kept up with all the advances. We have had the support of so many people in so many different ways. Even people like Egbert Charles refurbished part of the blood bank. We had Global Healing, who helped us from putting in windows to freezers to software. People like Jollies, Hubuli, O'Hara, Hara agencies, Whitchurch, all these people, so many have been on board with us. Coca-Cola, individuals as well. And believe you me, even if you can't give a pint of blood for whatever reason, you can do promotional work for us. People who couldn't give decided, okay, I want to donate some flyers, I want to do some time, I send a plant. I will encourage others, go out and talk to them about blood bank. There is work for all of us. That's why I can't stop. I know it's the passion that's driving me and the grace of God and the great family to which I belong. God bless you all and thank you.
Okay, champion. Okay, this young man started as a donor and he just took up blood bank like blood bank belonged to him. Nairi Richards, he is a promoter of blood bank. People come and they say, oh, Nairi send me. Nairi send, you go. That's That's it. You can't say no. One night we say go, you have to go. And they just say, Nairi sent me, so I come. And we really appreciate what you are doing for Blood Bank. Really appreciate. And so we want to call you to say something to us.
Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Miss or Mrs. Pierce said, we only can give a couple pints of blood every couple months. So what we have to do, as she rightly said, is get people to come in. And as Charlie said, when I send them, they come. So well, I'm not as versed as Mrs. Pierre, but I started. My first blood donation was because I was afraid of needles. So I used that to overcome my fear. And actually, right now in my workplace, if people see me walking around with a paper, they get scared. They call me a vampire because whenever they call me, I just stick it up. I have a list of friends that I go by and I'm like, when last did you give, right? And everybody knows me. When they see that paper, they know it's time to give. But I was reading, I was in a documentary the other day, and it said that our red blood cells expire after 42 days. So even if we give blood today, after 42 days, if it is not used, it has to be thrown away. So you can only give every 6 months. So if you can get 5 other people to give with you, it will be much more impactful. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Richards. At this time, we are about to recognize our friends and donors. I would like to call Mrs. Gemma. She's going to hand over the cake from the okay, you'll give it to Mrs. Gemma and Mrs. Gemma will give it to them. Okay. So we will do our donors first. Yeah. Okay. The man of the radio. Mr. Stigler Dangleman, we are saying thank you so much. It's a small token of appreciation. We are saying thanks to you for your life giving.
Thank you very much.
We have Mr. Anthony Leblanc. Thank you so much, my brother. Continue to give blood. We have Miss Lana Robin Shillingford. Whenever she's called. Thank you so much. Continue to give. We have Mr. Jabit Pascal. Ms. Fernanda Mitchell. Ms. Gayline Saint-Jean. Chris, is Chris there? I think some people are missing. Mr. Assad, Caliph, which has Henry Toussaint, and Chris is missing. So we'll just give the friends, and when they come, we'll share it. Okay. Jolly's Pharmacy has been with us from time, and we really want to say thank you to Jolly's Pharmacy for what they are doing with Blood Bank as being a friend. So, Jolly's Pharmacy, thank you so much. And you please come. Read it, I can read it.
We appreciate your outstanding contribution, support, and encouragement in the promotion of health and wellness in Dominica. It is an act of solidarity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Whenever I call Red Cross, they never say no. Even if I come the same day for the same day, they say yes. And we want to say, we are saying thank you to Red Cross for all what they are doing for blood banking, and continue to work with us as we work with you.
We appreciate your outstanding contribution and support in promoting voluntary blood donation in Dominica. It is an act of solidarity. Thank you.
Mr. Nye Richards, he was just there.
For your continued support, encouragement, and influence of voluntary blood donation in Dominica. It is an act of solidarity. Thank you.
Okay, we have Mrs. Dominica Pierre. She was just there giving the
Your generosity is touching lives in our nation. For your selfless dedication in the promotion and the encouragement of voluntary blood donation. It is an act of solidarity. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, there are two other persons. Okay. Mr. Henry Toussaint? Okay, Mr. Junior Henry Toussaint, can you please come? Thank you so much. Okay, there are two other persons that want to give the plaques. Mr. Fred Esprit, the television that you see there, he gave it to us, and he continued to support us in every way. And Mr. Honorable Ian Douglas, whenever you call him to give blood, he comes. But his blood group is AB, so he can't give every time. But there are certain videos that we made, and he's part of the videos. He comes and he speaks and he encourages people to give blood. But he's not an island, so he couldn't be here, so he'll receive his plaque another time. What next?
That's it.
Well, when the rest come, they'll receive their gift or their appreciation. So we'll call on Miss Keziah to give the vote of thanks.
Okay. On behalf of the Blood Bank of Dominica, and by extension the Medical Lab,
you want to express to this first? Thank you to all our friends and partners who have been with us from day one, even before my time, way long ago, like Asta Fans and Hara agencies. Without your support, we could not have done it all these years. So we want to ask you to continue being with us, because this you do goes a long way. So today, thank you for being one of our friends and partners. We appreciate it greatly.
Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Anybody giving today? Who giving today?
This was the celebration of Blood Donor Day at the China Friendship Hospital. And on behalf of Emonews, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. And we'd also like to invite you to come and give blood. Giving blood goes a long way. It could save a life. It could save your friend's life. It could save anyone's life. And we'd also like to thank you once again for joining us today. And we do wish you have a blessed day. Thank you very much.